Hey, it's Jason with Cultivize. I want to talk about 8 tips to help master the B2B sales strategy and process to take performance to the next level. So, number one, it's understanding the sales cycle, understanding each stage, what happens at that stage, how to nurture and educate, and what type of content and communication to be used. So, is it reaching out via email, via phone? Is it in person? And really documenting that process, and then obviously looking back and evaluating the performance of that with your team. The second step is the relationship building. In most B2B businesses, you're trying to build rapport with that person. So, highlighting the importance of that long term relationship is really important. It's about using different tools, reaching out to people via LinkedIn, via other social media, in person, at events, picking up the phone. All those different elements are going to help positively build that rapport with the potential customer you're trying to bring on as a new client. Number three, it's leveraging data and the analytics, understanding what's really happening with the sales process and how that also even ties into marketing, right? So the leads that are coming in, are they qualified leads? Are they unqualified leads? What is the team working with? And then what tools and resources is the team being given to help bring people through the pipeline? And so looking at how long does it take to move people from one stage to another is really important. And also to see what the engagement looks like. If your sales team is sending out a bunch of emails over the course of several months to prospects, are people opening those emails? Are they engaging with the content? What's actually happening? So looking at that data and not just putting something into motion is really important to make sure that all that effort actually is bringing the results you're looking for. The next thing is about the lead qualification, right? So it's bringing in the leads, of course, through marketing, but then having a process to review and qualify those leads, and not only qualify them and unqualify them for the sales team, but to make sure that the sales team is giving that information back to the marketing team to say, it's great that you gave us 50 leads this month, but 30 of them were just terrible. We need to look and see what you're doing on a marketing campaign perspective to bring in better quality leads so we can do our job as a salesperson to close those leads. The next step is personalization and customization. Nobody wants to get the same blanketed email. I get hundreds of emails a day. I'm sure you do too. So think about, who are you emailing? Who are you putting out content for in social media? Even if you're reaching out on LinkedIn to connect with somebody, send a personal message, do a little bit of homework, look at about what that company is doing. Maybe there's a new award they received or an event or a hire. So send them something personable about them to create that rapport and to show that you are a human trying to make a real connection. And we talked about this a little bit earlier, but I can't stress enough the importance of aligning the sales and marketing efforts. If it's not being done, then really you're working in a silo, and ultimately you're not going to have positive results because marketing is not going to know what's happening after leads come in, and sales is going to get frustrated if those leads aren't good. So really got to bring those two teams together. Then you want also talk about different tools. So it's great if you have a CRM and other sales enablement platforms, if you have a quoting app and all these different things. But the reality is, if nobody's using these tools, then why are they there? So what I would encourage is look at your bank statement or even look at the tools you have access to and look at the last time somebody logged into those tools. What are they doing? What are you, as potentially maybe a manager or the CEO of a company, doing to log in yourself and look at data? And is the data clean? Is it updated? So really evaluating that tool set is really important. And then the last part of this is really forecasting for the future and looking at your goals and making sure that you're driving to that revenue, to the number of leads you want to generate. So having goals in the beginning is really important, but also monitoring that and projecting, are we going to hit the numbers we want to hit? Obviously, as any business, you want to make sure that you're constantly growing. That's the idea, right? So hope all these tips help. If anybody ever has any questions, you could always reach out to us here at Cultivize. We're happy to jump on a call, respond to an email, reach us via text, any number of ways. Just don't send the carrier pigeons because, they don't have a place to land right here at the office. All kidding aside, hope these tips were valuable, and we'll be sharing more soon.